Welcome back. So today we're doing a deep dive into a product review transcript. It's for something called the ClimaWarm Portable Heater. And our mission here is pretty direct. We want to figure out if this device is actually the energy-saving revolution it claims to be, or if it's, just another classic case of too good to be true.
And what's really fascinating here are the claims that kick this whole thing off. They're massive. The site makes two huge promises. First, it can heat an entire room in just 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Just 2 minutes. And second, that it can cut your winter energy bills by up to 90%.
90.
90%. I mean, you have to wonder if that's real. Why isn't it on the cover of every science magazine?
Exactly. Let's start right there. 2 minutes for a whole room sounds, well, impossible. What did the source review say about that miracle claim?
Yeah, that's where the reality check comes in. It comes in fast. Small plug-in heaters like this are generally known to warm up, a very small personal space, like the area around your feet under a desk.
Right.
So the review makes it really clear. Counting on this thing for rapid whole room heating or those wild 90% savings, you need to take that with a very, very strong grain of salt. The thermodynamics just don't add up for a device this small.
Okay, so if the function is that questionable, they must be leaning hard on the design and the pricing strategy. The review did say it looks compact and sleek, which is, always a big draw for consumers.
Exactly. That sleek design plus the pricing, that's the classic psychological hook. And they play that game really well, constantly offering these huge discounts, 50% off, free shipping, the whole deal.
A classic play.
It is. But here's a real kicker. The source we're looking at found that you can buy very similar, if not identical, unbranded heaters for much cheaper on sites like Amazon or AliExpress.
Ah, okay, so the product itself is likely just a generic rebranded item. But let's shift to the seller's website. It claims these really appealing high ratings, like 4.8 stars, and has testimonials all over the place. I mean, it looks legitimate.
And this is where we have to move from just looking at the product to, well, doing a bit of due diligence on the company. The source noted several immediate red flags with those testimonials. They seem very generic.
Generic how?
Like they could be for any product. And some of them even seem to use stock photos for the happy customers. But what's really concerning is the total lack of independent reviews. You go looking on Trustpilot or even for a Reddit discussion, and there's just silence.
Wait, that's a huge red flag.
Yes.
A complete lack of consumer chatter where there should be a ton of it.
Yeah.
What did the review say was the absolute biggest warning sign when it came to accountability?
The biggest one is the most basic. The seller doesn't list a physical business address or a phone number or any official company registration details.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, this combination of unbelievable claims and complete corporate anonymity, it really raises a serious question about who you're actually giving money to.
So the final assessment is pretty clear then. While the device might work fine as a small personal heater, something to, keep your toes warm, it's definitely not the quick, bill-slashing savior that the marketing promises.
Exactly. And this whole case study really underscores a vital lesson for shopping online today. The scam isn't just one thing. It's the perfect storm of a huge claim, flashy discounts, and a company that, literally doesn't have a verifiable address. You have to look beyond those high-star ratings on their own website and actually check for real evidence and corporate transparency.
That synthesis is really the key takeaway here, isn't it? It makes you wonder, how often are we fooled by that polished design and the promise of a massive discount, and we just skip over the boring but essential details? Like, is the seller a real, verifiable business? What claim are you accepting right now that could use a quick 2-minute skepticism check? Thank you for letting us take a deep dive into your sources today.